the Pennsylvania Assembly sees that it's necessary to raise money for defense. We need to get somebody to go to London and argue our case. It should be someone intelligent, someone persuasive, maybe someone who already has ties over there. All eyes turn to Benjamin Franklin. 1989, I'm sitting on a Delta airplane at Atlanta Airport, waiting to go to London. I loved music. I wanted to follow it anywhere it would take me. Besides REM, I had a lot of British music in my collection. There was, Billy Bragg and the Waterboys. And there was a band called the Proclaimers. I had their album Sunshine on Leith, and I used to wonder, what a leith is. Finally, after what seems like 8 grueling weeks of backstory, the ship finally gets to Falmouth. Collinson! Franklin, you've made it! Oh, don't kiss me. I think I got malaria on the ship. The pub was called the Three Kings. You know what you could get there? A steak pie. Steak and a pie. That is a great idea. We didn't have that at home. One of Franklin's neighbors in London was yet another Edinburgh man named Caleb Whitford. He always told Franklin, you gotta go to Edinburgh. You gotta do it. And when you do, go to the top of Calton Hill and look out over the Port of Leith, the Firth of Forth to Fife, and the North Sea beyond. Best view in the world. There's people everywhere. There's music and street performers. I swear it seemed like to me every pub had some sort of play going on in it. And every restaurant had a performance of some sort or other. Stuff was going on everywhere. London's got nothing on Edinburgh. Now this is that European culture I've been looking for. I walked up a road, up a hill. There's some sort of Acropolis type thing. This is where the Proclaimers stood on their album. This is that view that Caleb Whitford loves so much. Benjamin Franklin and William Franklin would have entered the town from the west, probably coming in through Bruntsfield Links, which, as you know, is probably the oldest golf course in the world. The Golf Tavern's still there with 1457 above the door. At about 10 o'clock at night, every night came the cries of Gardy Lou, when everyone would empty their pots out the window. And if you were caught underneath, you would say, "Haud your han." Who are all these men that want to meet Franklin and he wants to meet them? Who are these Scottish luminaries? Well, there's Joseph Black. Joseph Black. Carbon monoxide, right? You figured it out. Good for you, huh? What about Dr. Cullen? Refrigeration. I tell you what, I'm going to send some American students over to learn from you. Not James Hutton. The very father of geology? Oh, come on, y'all. Let's give James Hutton a hand. The first man to seriously attempt to get the date of the planet Earth. And I'm not talking about adding up the begats and the begots in the Bible. Is that Adam Smith? The Adam Smith? When he got home, London, Benjamin Franklin wrote a letter to his friend, Lord Kames. He said, "I think the time we spent in Scotland was 6 weeks of the densest happiness I have met with in any part of my life. Influences include the Waterboys, Billy Bragg, REM. I answered that ad, and that was the end of the world as I knew it. That's basically the end. Any question?"